All right, hello. Today's video journal day 139. So, I'm going to try to not go off of any notes today because I want to start getting used to not having to talk with notes. I know I said I didn't want to do that anymore, but I kind of do want to start doing that. I know. But I'm gonna start doing it again because I think it'd be really helpful and useful for me. I actually before I started actually it was in the middle. It was in the middle of writing my video journal. My writing my journal, not my video journal. I was in the middle of writing my journal and I just thought I kind of wanted to see how much I've improved since then. And so I looked back at like video journal day, I think it was 18, and I was like, wow. Like it's crazy looking back at my old ones how much I've improved. Cuz on 18 I was like, "Hey there guys, today's video journal day 18. We're doing now. I'm gonna talk about something." Like it's crazy like how much I've improved since then. Still not perfect. The big thing I'm trying to get down is like I think I think thought organization is the big thing that I still need to get down. And that's why I'm trying to do it without notes because if I organize my thoughts without the notes, then I'm using the brain muscles and not the paper, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, so I got my schedule done for next week. I'm going to be doing 10 to 2 Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday I'm going to be doing 11 to 3 because I still want to make it to Chick-fil-A breakfast. I'm going to be getting up at like 12. No, I'm going to be getting up at 8:30 and trying to go bed at 12. That should give me 8.5 hours of sleep. In theory, that's I'm not going to actually get 8.5. But yeah, 8.5 hours, and then I tried to work on my new layout because I'm gonna be doing a Can I Beat Pokemon with Only Gingers challenge. I'm gonna be starting that challenge right now. I want to do something I can get done quick. I'm not gonna get it done super quick, but quicker. It's not gonna be a Nuzlocke. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon Platinum, but I can only catch orange Pokemon. And there's actually only six orange Pokemon that I could find that I could catch. So it's actually going to be kind of a hard run, even though it's not a Nuzlocke. Because I wanted to do like some sort of challenge, but not make it too challenging to where it's going to take a bunch of attempts and a month or two. Yeah, that'd be ideal. And after I was my friends randomly texted me on Discord and they were like, "Hey, you want to play Pokemon again?" So I played a little bit of Pokemon again. It was super fun. We're doing me and my friend Logan are doing voice acting for all of the. I say voice acting, but we're kind of just going over it over all the text, and we're like giving different voices to each of the characters. I have this like really weird voice for. No, is that what she sounds like? Lily has like some like weird voice. I think it's like this. I think this is more like Lily's voice. Something like that. And then How's like this, man. How sounds like this. Like I think it's just really fun. I think it's fun to do that. And so me and him are just doing goofy voices for all of the characters, which I think adds a lot of extra like fun to it. And what else was I going to talk about? Oh, the prompt was I don't remember the prompt off my top of my head. Let me look at it. Describe yourself from somebody else's perspective. Okay, that's what it was. And so it it's kind of hard to there's so many different perspectives people can have on you because it depends on like when they're looking at you, you know? I've noticed I'm the type of person who I swing from these states of being very extroverted and then swing to being very introverted. Like very extreme swings, I've noticed. So I think some people, especially like my friends, see me as more extroverted. But my family, 100%, they see me as more introverted. They've always said that. My parents have always like asked, "Hey, why are you so quiet?" and stuff like that my whole life. And sometimes my friends too. It depends on I guess it just depends on a few things. I don't know exactly what it depends on. Hmm. I mean, I'm not like shouting at my friends. Like I think I'm like still like overall chill with my friends, but there are times when the energy spikes up for sure, and I'm like more extroverted. I think my I think my friends at Chick-fil-A would say that I'm more extroverted just because I felt like I needed to be at the job, and I saw it also as a growth opportunity too. So I basically tried to my hardest to push myself to be as extroverted as I could because I knew that like communication skills and all that sort of stuff was going to be really useful no matter where I was going. So they probably see me as more extroverted too. However, one of my friends, I think he was a little surprised because I went over to his grad party and I was just not. I enjoyed the party, but like I just wasn't as like outgoing as I was at work because not I'm not that outgoing most of the time. And so I think he was like a little surprised. He never said anything, but I just kind of got that like overall vibe from him that he was a little shocked that I wasn't acting like I do at work. But hey, that's just how I am. I just swing. I swing from those like two. Um, I swing from the two like extremely extroverted to extremely introverted states. I've noticed, and I think that most people would say that I am more of a planner. I've noticed that from people. I get that more often than I get I don't know, I guess chaotic, spontaneous, that sort of stuff. I don't really get that sort of stuff very often. I get more like uh like you really have that planned out, or you seem more like a planner when I've asked people. Sometimes I ask people that's actually sometimes I peep. Oh my gosh, sometimes I ask people those sort of questions so that I can kind of understand what I look like from the outside, because you don't really get a full like good view of yourself from yourself. Like you think you know yourself, but in reality you have no clue who you really are in the outside world until you start asking people. And that's why you get so most people at least get like really weirded out and like when they see themselves on camera or hear themselves talking, because they're like, no, that because they're seeing the real them and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm weird. No, get away, you. Like they don't like they don't realize like what they most people don't realize what they look like on the outside. I don't fully understand what I look like on the outside. I'm still trying to figure all that out. But yeah. Is there anything else I wanted to touch on? Let me just check real quick. I think I got everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, I think I got everything. All right. Well, thanks for those who are watching, and I am a conversational provider.